Good good morning. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all ready for another banger? Okay. So, let's talk about this shit show with all about the tea. Okay? So, my subbies asked me to go look and see what's what, get the 411. Um so Wiley was the show, y'all. Wiley was the show. But he was very offensive to women. But anyway, um somebody asked about Wiley's eye. And Monica's like, that's rude. But then you backdoor and ask Wiley, what's wrong with your eye? Now, the reason why that person said something in the comments because Mr. Wiley gonna put his glasses like he's Stevie Wonder, looking like Stevie Wonder. And where's the sign, Wiley? Um, so that's why they asked about the eye. But she's gonna backdoor and say asked him about it. And so he said, well, I have a cross eye. Yes, I can get it fixed, but I choose not to. The only thing that bothers me is when I'm looking at someone and they think I'm looking somewhere else. But it doesn't bother me. Why Miss Thing gonna throw shade on top of insult and says, well, hopefully I pay you enough money to where you get that fixed. Did you hear him, bitch? He doesn't want to get it fixed. He's happy with his eye the way it is. There you go, trying to play mother in all these people's lives. And why are you still insulting your panel? She even said toward the end that he had a wandering eye and laughed about it. Why are you consistently insulting your panel members? Okay? Wiley might not be too smart to see this shit, but I see through it. Those issues that you have, they're still there. But y'all, this I don't know who was in them comments, the subbies. I don't know the subbies, ex subbies, members, but it was hilarious because they were trolling the whole time to the point to where they started blocking people. I mean, it was like but they were a little slow. They were a little slow with deleting because you could still see the message. But it was like watching a tennis ball game with deleting those comments. And they were talking about Monique and Nosy Ho Live and Monica, why you did this and why you did that. You're Monique. And then they started with the lemons and the ice cream. And oh my God, it was too funny. And so later she says, what's up with all these lemons? Girl, stop. You know why they talking about them lemons and that ice cream? Honey, they were deleting it before you even said anything. Child. So one of my I got pulled out of that live actually. I came back later in at the end, but I gave her a couple of views, but anyway, I got pulled out of there into Goddess Ravens live. One of my subbies had texted me and said, they got some tea dripping in Goddess Ravens live. And so there was a lady on the screen. Her name was Andrea, and all this is allegedly because Andrea said that she used to work with Monica, and Monica, she's an old blogger, and she said that she's been blogging for 8 years. She said, but she's only really been on YouTube for 3 years. And the only reason why I'm saying this about this lady is because um, she do make some valid points, but she said that people that has blogged for 10, 15 years or more, if you notice, they haven't said anything, other than Tasha K. She didn't even say Tasha K, but other than Tasha K, they haven't said anything in regards to this all about the tea drama, because Monica has always been shady, and she's been shady from the beginning, and we're just finding out now, but she's been that way. And she said that she worked for Entertainment Tonight and also Bravo, and that's how she have her ends as far as with the celebrity gossip. That's how she got her in, how she gets her information and her tips, because of her past relationships with them. But she said that they had fired her allegedly. Like I said, all this is allegedly, and that is the reason why Monica used the avatar, because she's still their stories. That's how she started using the avatar. So I thought that was very interesting. But like I said, go check out Goddess Ravens. The lady, she looks like she's from the South. She looked like she could be the Avatar's mom, actually. She is very fair skinned, Creole. We call them Creole down here. And and I could tell she was in a trailer. So I don't really know where she actually worked with her at, but that's the 4 War 1 on that. Go check it out, Goddess Ravens show. So Princess was on Candy Washington Live. Shout out to Candy Washington. She does a very good job. Y'all go check her out. And she said this queen, she talked about this Queen Tulsa. She's been trolling people comments and things like that. And so I didn't know who Tulsa was until I watched. But she came on. She really talk about, she's like bringing breaking news from the field. That's what the avatar said. But she wasn't really saying anything new. And so what they were talking about, she hadn't even watched the shows. But according to Princess, she's trying hard to be a panel member. Okay. So, but she says one thing, and then she goes to other people's chat and says something else, and then she starts trolling. But well, her and Wiley was just going back and forth about, Wiley was just being offensive with women, saying that all you need is money and you can smash basically any woman you want. He would smash Portia, and so she's like, you need to ease off of Portia. You gotta ease off of it. And I'm like, and Monica's sitting here looking at this, listening to this, and signing off on this bullshit. And I'm like, why does everything even have to be related to sexual? I think it's just demeaning to women. And so I feel like Wiley shouldn't be telling nobody how to keep a man. I mean, I don't know what size the fence he swing on, but I don't think he ever been married to a man. I mean, I may be wrong. Y'all drop it in the comments. But I feel like at that time, Monica, you've been married for years. Why don't you should spoke up and say, hey, look, you don't have to been be giving fellatio to men and letting them come through the back door, because that's basically what Wiley said, and he was very descriptive to where you got to get on your knees, and you can't just do missionary. Like, really, you're gonna sit there and let him just downgrade women like that? Child, I say. So she did make comments about Monique, that that is not me. And why would I go interview on somebody else's live when I could do it on my own show? And y'all don't believe that. They just doing stuff for clicks and views. Um, but a lawsuit coming because you said it on camera. You so dumb. You said it on camera. You're Monica. So, okay, if you're suing her, then don't you have to, allegedly, don't you have to identify who you are? I mean, because it's just a lot of, to me, it's just a lot of empty threats. You're saying this stuff, and I hadn't seen anything or heard anything. I don't know. If y'all hear something, drop it in the comments. But what I do know, when they go toward her with something, she blows them out the water. There was supposed to be a so-called conversation, that she said you got to be Monica in order for me to keep my 27,000 views, and that was a lie because she recorded it. And Texas and New York is a one party state, so they say, okay, well, that's criminal. She blew that out the water. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not taking up for her. But, y'all keep coming at her. But let me tell you, she's been doing this. She's been doing this for a minute. And she's not doing nothing no different than what Monica is doing with celebrities and talking about people. Okay? To me, it's just you don't like that the limelight is on you. Well, glad you watching it, Nosy Her Live. Thanks for your view. So anyway, Wiley did say, he was saying he was just really talking, saying that Nosy exposed them despite being exposed by a dirty witch. Okay, so then I'm like, oh, who? He just busted your ass. And so she was like, clarify, Wiley, what you talking about? And he said, oh, I'm talking about the library incident. Me in the library. Didn't sound like it, but okay. Okay, good save, Wiley. But Wiley, you already told everybody about your library incident. That's not the first time Nosy Whole Live had mentioned about your library incident. So where was you exposed at, honey? What you really talking about? Okay? But you shouldn't be talking between nobody. It's talking you she got a white between her legs and all kinds of that you're just nasty. You need to stop. Go get your needs met. Okay? Because you just being too explicit today. So anyway, y'all. So toward the end, the part I caught at the end, Monica was talking about there was a comment come up, and I'm surprised she let the comment come up. And she said, they said, you're catfishing. And so she's like, y'all dumb. Y'all are so dumb. Like y'all need to go back to school. You're so dumb. Catfishing means a romantic relationship. No, bitch, you're dumb. You go back to school and stop talking about people and insulting people. So go to your internet browser and go to Google, okay? And put catfishing definition. And I'm about to tell you what it says, okay? Catfishing is the process of luring someone into a relationship of fictional online persona. Period. Okay? Doesn't say anything about a romantic relationship, Monica, you sitting up here looking crazy right about now. And stop calling people dumb because now you look dumb. Everything you just said, you go look in the mirror and say the words to yourself. Okay? Child. So anyway, y'all stay tuned to her tonight because she said she ain't doing no documentary, but she got some piping hot tea, something for y'all tonight. So anyway, enough talking about her. Um, shout out to Jolene Lunzer. She did a surprise live last night. Busy, I think he's off with he had death in the family. My condolences to Busy Blue. Love you, boo. And so Jolene, he's gonna be back Wednesday, she said. So Jolene is like, she comes on there as Beefy Monica. She's talking all sexy, like, and so she basically is reacting in a comical way and talking about, some other issues. Um, having a panel, having people try to become a panel member. And so it was just very funny. It was hilarious. She was on there probably about midnight. We stayed up laughing to after 1 in the morning. It was so funny. Y'all go check her live out. Candy Washington, me and Candy was in the house. We were putting our little 2 cents in. They had special guests on, trying to be panel members, and it was just hilarious. I need to go watch it. It kind of lightens the mood, but yeah. So yeah, That's all I have for now. I will keep y'all updated as well as y'all keep me updated. I love y'all. Um, hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.